Hey folks, Jon Najarian here, and this is 3 at 3. You know the deal. Every business day we bring you unusual option activity, and today we're starting off with unusual option activity. We got a lot of it, so we're going to get right into it. Starting with, whoops, let me go back one. There we go. Starting with VNQ, the Vanguard Real Estate Fund. We talked about this one just yesterday. VNQ, there were bearish puts that were being bought with that index at 96.57. They bought almost 10,000, a million of those share equivalent calls. And the index falls today by better than 2%. Bang, that'll work out. Also, wanted to highlight a CoinDesk. This is COIN. Coinbase, I should say, not CoinDesk, different company. Coinbase, 21st of April, we talked about the unusual put activity with the stock then trading 140. They were buying the 120 puts, $20 out of the money that expire this week. Well, if you've paid any attention, you know that the stock has indeed fallen dramatically and fell all the way down to 72, 78 today. Now, did I hold on from 140 all the way down? No, I didn't. That would be absolutely no discipline at all. What I did was I rolled down to the 130s. I rolled down to the 120s. I rolled down to the 110s. You get the idea. I kept rolling on the way down, taking profits off the table, buying a lower strike put. Take those profits off the table, buy a lower strike put, over and over again. Today, I've already done it twice. I did it at 80 and then again at 75. Now, the stock has bounced a little bit from this level, that 72, 78 level that I show on the screen here. And I'm still long the 75 puts. If the stock falls further before the end of the day, I will sell another put against it. Otherwise, I'm just banking coin and thinking, well, is this just, the luckiest trade of the year? Do I just stick with this, or do these puts vaporize? They could vaporize, and I would have lost the money I made on the last roll. Again, I've done, I think, almost 11 rolls all the way down. So it still mean that this is my biggest winner of the year. But I think it's important to be disciplined. So like I say, in all likelihood, I will be selling some puts against the puts that I own into earnings tonight. Here's another example, BHC, Bausch. I have had bullish activity in here in the past, but as you saw there, just 5 days ago, it's the 10th of May today, the 5th of May, last Thursday, we had unusual put activity. May 13 puts were bought. And as you see here, those puts today went up 345%. It's almost an embarrassment of riches, folks. And I know that the market does its best to frustrate us all. And I am not immune to that. I have my share of losses too. But I'm saying I am grateful for Bausch and for that VNQ trades as well as Coinbase. And how about this one? Peloton, multiple hits. The last Wednesday, the 4th of May, they were buying the May 14 puts. Just yesterday, they were buying the 1250 puts. Well, they came out and reported earnings and liquidity problems and all the rest, going to lay off a bunch of people probably. These puts that we were buying for $1.05, they went to $3 today. Bang. So I just wanted to sort of alert you guys to some of those trades and to emphasize DDA, discipline dictates action. Taking some profits, great. Take those profits, put them in your pocket, move on to the next trade. In this case, that's exactly what I'm doing. Why? Because the baby's been born. I think this was an earnings play. Earnings are out. Why am I going to stick around? So thank you very much. We'll take those profits and run. If you would like to learn about a guy who has really been taking some profits on a lot of days when I have struggled, well, that would be the option oracle, AJ Monty. AJ has done a fabulous job. Those of you who follow already know he's a CMT. He is truly like the oracle. And he and I will be on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time talking about unusual activity and what are his key levels right now. You want to hear that from the horse's mouth? Be here tomorrow. It's a free webinar. You can sign up at marketrebellion.com. You will thank me for it. AJ is the best there is, folks. All right, now let's get this with, gonna have to call those guys. Jared, I'm gonna have to call you back. I'm taping. NVDA, folks, NVDA. Bullish calls, the stock was 179. It fell back to about 175. So these calls aren't nearly as expensive, but they do expire on Friday. So be aware of that. This is a short-term trade. They're buying the May 13th expiration 180 calls. Crypto Convo. Yep, Crypto Convo. We do this on a regular basis. And I am going to be taping one today, in fact, with Randall Crowder of Funware, PHUN, publicly traded company, as well as a token company, PHUN. I'm going to be taping that with Randall in just a couple hours. You can check out Crypto Convos by going over to cryptoconvo.com. All right, two more. Solid state drives, hard drives, Western Digital. Western Digital, $58 stock. They're buying the July 65 calls. You already know what I'm going to say, too far out of the money. I'm buying an at the money with the intention of selling a higher one against it. I will do that time and time again, even though this is out to July, even though time decay is not my enemy in this case, not for at least a month. Instead, because I want to invest less money and still get a nice leveraged return. And I can do that by buying one call and selling another. Bang. Third and final of today's 3 at 3, JD. That's JD, Japanese stock. I'm sorry, a Chinese stock. Apologize. Chinese stock that specializes in a lot of technology, online technology company, and they sell it. And they sell a host of things on JD.com. You can see the May 45 puts were actively purchased, 20,000. That's pretty damn active. $1.19 for each one is $119 times 20,000 of these puts that changed hands. It's a pretty big bet, 2 million share equivalent, that the stock goes down. Does it mean it has to? No. Could turn right around and go up. But if I buy, for instance, the 50 strike puts and I sell the 45 strike puts, I can make the difference between those two strikes, $5, and I can pay a lot less than the $1.19 if I do it right. So that's the way that I'm playing JD. Bang. All right. Thank you for joining me today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. I hope you've had a couple of these positions and that you made some money. If not, send me some notes. Because I'm always willing to look at real criticism, not just fake criticism on Twitter. But I think you'll find that the timestamp on our work is pretty impeccable. If we see unusual activity, almost 80% of the time, it ends up moving in that direction. Doesn't mean we're 100%, but it means that I cut my losses when I'm wrong and I move on to the next trade. When I'm right, take my profits, let as much run as possible. I've already said that I've cut back because of the market conditions from letting my profits run to 100% before I take a profit to now 50%, because that's how fast the market's swinging back and forth. That's the way I trade it. You have to decide how you want to trade. Go to marketrebellion.com/get started for more, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.